Hey guys, welcome back. Here's a trade idea worth talking about. Could the Packers actually make a real run at one of the league's most promising young cornerbacks? Green Bay has spent years prioritizing draft development and cap discipline, but the idea of Pittsburgh making Joey Porter Jr. available is apparently still a conversation worth having inside Lambeau. A young, physical corner who can match receivers at the line and hold up in coverage would give this defense a completely different look on the back end, especially after yet another offseason spent searching for consistency at that position. Porter is only 25 years old and already carries the profile of a player teams genuinely build around, which is exactly why any real pursuit would need to be measured rather than reckless. According to Winston Wilcox of Fansided, a realistic Packers offer would center around 2 top 100 selections spread across the next 2 draft cycles, along with sending cornerback Benjamin St-Juste to Pittsburgh as part of the deal. Here's why that structure actually makes sense. It recognizes both Porter's genuine value and the significant draft capital Green Bay has already committed elsewhere. The Packers surrendered first-round picks in 2026 and 2027 to acquire Micah Parsons, and they also hold a first-rounder that originally belonged to Philadelphia. Handing over another top 32 selection on top of all that would leave the franchise without a first-round pick in consecutive years, an outcome the front office almost certainly wants to avoid. That's exactly why Wilcox's proposed middle ground makes so much sense. It keeps Green Bay from overpaying while still giving Pittsburgh meaningful draft assets, plus a proven veteran body who can add real depth at cornerback immediately. From a Packers perspective, the appeal here is pretty obvious. This secondary has needed another reliable starter for a while now, and losing St-Juste would honestly be a much easier pill to swallow than parting with a first-round pick. For Pittsburgh's side of the deal, they'd gain a player capable of competing right away, plus 2 mid-round selections that could help restock a roster that would technically be losing one of its better young defensive players. Meanwhile, Green Bay would still retain enough draft ammunition to keep building around Parsons and the rest of their current core. To be fair, the contract question here remains very real. Adding another significant deal after the Parsons investment isn't exactly simple math. But if the price genuinely stays in the range Wilcox outlined, this trade starts looking like a calculated, smart upgrade rather than a desperate, splashy swing. Porter would step into a defense that suddenly looks far more complete, and the Packers would still have the flexibility to keep developing the rest of their secondary through later draft rounds. That balance, more than any flashy first-round blockbuster offer, is exactly what makes this idea worth exploring before the deadline. If you enjoyed this update, smash that like button. Would you actually make this trade if you were running the Packers? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.